is. That's your skin from your neck. That's the skin from a direct neck lift. Now, what is a direct neck lift? Well, a direct neck lift involves an incision directly down the midline of the neck. Now, we can stair step it. We can make it like two little triangles. There's all sorts of ways to do it, but it is a direct approach to a neck lift. It gets rid of all the saggy, kind of gobbly skin here. I've got a little bit of it right here, but it's all right there. Today, our patient has really, he has like the shaved head look, right? He's got little to no hair back there to hide any scars. He's African American, so the scars are going to be a little bit darker sometimes right around the ear. So the options were, I can give you a full neck lift with an incision in front of the ear, extending behind the ear, and it's going to be noticeable. Or we can try and hide it with one, maybe medium-sized incision down the central portion of the neck. That tends to hide a little bit better for some guys because you can grow a beard. So this is the remnants of that, a direct neck lift. This is the skin that we removed off the central part of his neck. It always starts as a little ellipse, and then we can do all sorts of little tricks to make it a little bit more intricate and hide the scar, or at least keep some tension off the scar as best we can. These little strips right here, these are the edges of the platysma muscle. Now that is a muscle that runs down the central portion of the neck, and typically it's together, but as we age, it tends to separate apart. So what that does is it causes the neck to kind of slope down, a little bit like mine now, right now. So we take some edges off of that, and we didn't have to take much on him, but we took enough, and that allows us to tighten up that platysma muscle, which now acts like a tight hammock to support everything up and inside the neck. And the other part is removing the fat that is below the platysma muscle. This is the best way to get after that fat, and it's really the only way because you can't get to that fat pad that's below the muscle with liposuction alone. So once we got rid of this fat, we get rid of some of that bulk, we tighten up that platysma muscle, and we get a better jawline. And he's gonna look great in a few weeks when a lot of that swelling goes away. And also the key thing here is we did this awake here in the office. So, and the last little things you're gonna see here are some of the little skin edges that were left over because there was a little bit of bunching of skin. So we had to take some of that off, and those are those two little corners there. So that is a direct neck lift and something that can also be done under local anesthetic here in the office. Hope you guys learned something.